Today we're going to make, today we're going to make a simple syrup, or we're going to make a sour mix.
We're going to make a lot of sour mix with a lot of simple syrup. And
then eventually, we'll put it in a cocktail. I think that's what we're going to do.
It will be done right.
Yeah. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I am your host, Derrick. I've got with me Justin. And Justin's going to help us make a week of whiskey. And we got beer, we got whiskey. That's all. Beer and
We're having all kinds of fun.
Beer and bourbon.
That's all we need.
That's all we need. This recipe, called the Whiskey Sour Done Right, is submitted by my buddy Don. You've seen him on the show in the past. If you ever watched the Sheds or the pool episodes that we've done on location, I don't know how you would put that. We're at his parents' house. He's been in there. He's been pretty awesome. So I'm gonna see what his drink tastes like. This cocktail is 1 ounce of bourbon, 1 ounce of Red Stag, black cherry bourbon. That's this right here, Jim Beam. We've got for our bourbon. Oh, we're not done. We got other stuff. And 2 ounces of what I called Dunn's sour mix because it's different than the sour mix I would make. 3 dashes of spiced cherry bitters. You can use Woodford Reserve. I have these that I made. These are called spiced cherry bitters. You can try if you want to. They're I designed them specifically for Don, and then Don had to create a drink that utilizes them. Everybody's gonna. I'm gonna let you figure it out, but everybody tells me they're the same damn thing. Is it really cinnamon forward flavor?
It is.
It wasn't that way before. It's really cherry, but then the cinnamon apparently dominated after week 2. So I'm gonna try remaking them without the cinnamon in it and see what happens. That's besides the point. They're still good in cocktails. So we're using Blanton's, which is a Woodford Reserve. You say?
Buffalo Trace.
Woodford. No, let's talk about that. Buffalo Trace. Yep. Distillery has a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that's their single barrel whiskey.
Single barrel, which is gonna be tasty. I have never had it, so maybe I'll have to get some and do that. So I'll make this. You can build out the core ingredients. I'm gonna see if I can somehow pull off Don's sour mix.
I'm gonna see if I can pull off this bulb-shaped bottle into it.
Shit, you know what I need? I need a hand access of orange squeezes. Is that over here? Now, he makes 16 ounces at a time. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna do, what'd you say? I need a tablespoon, Jennifer?
Half, yeah.
A half tablespoon? I need a half tablespoon, also known as 1/4 ounce of orange juice. So, almost there. All right, so there you go. Cut that entire orange for 1/4 ounce of orange juice. Obviously, if you're doing this at home, you just make more. I would assume. Then, you're gonna do, so I'm gonna do that 1/4 ounce of orange juice. To get a little hint of orange, I might as well use this one since I've already dirtied it. You're gonna do an ounce and a quarter of lime. He does like 8 ounces or 16 ounces at a time, and then he will freeze it. He puts it into ice cube trays, since it's a full ice cube trays, and then he'll freeze it, and then he'll thaw out cubes as he wants it when he's making his drinks. Because unlike me, Don actually will have cocktails during the normal work day. Not during the work day. That sounds wrong.
During the work week?
Yeah, work week.
And the evenings of the week?
Yes.
So that way I can at least run it for a little bit longer. So my sour mix isn't turning over the day after it's all pressed.
You just put the, what do you do? How much vodka?
Just a splash. I think that's good. Just a quick pour.
Somebody just decided to stick flesh bits. Yeah, I got some tons of fleshy bits going out of this thing.
You got seeds in there too and everything.
Yep. That's 1 ounce. This is why, like, when you're done with this, it's like time consuming, right? So you need to batch this because it takes a lot of sour mix. 3.5.
That's a hefty amount of simple syrup.
So he would typically create a butt ton of sugar when he makes a sour mix.
That way it's half bourbon, half other ingredients, but it's sour heavy as opposed to.
This will not be. And then did you add any dashes in there?
I did not.
All right, so we're gonna. He just said a few drops. No, this is a few drops. There.
Big bitter.
That's how you do dashes. That's 3 dashes, and then drain the entire thing. You need ice, don't you? That, my friends, from what I understand, is how you do it right.
A whiskey sour done right. It is sweeter.
Plus you get the cherry.
I think it's cherry forward.
There's a good amount of cherry in there.
Wow.
Because I thought it would have a little bit of a medicinal flavor, but it's not
like an herbal kind of.
But it doesn't. I'm not getting a lot of medicine. I'm getting.
It's
because this stuff could be. You can get like cherry cough medicine.
Yeah.
Flavor to it.
I'm getting more of like a cherry candy.
An oak. All right, folks, that's it. Don't forget, check out our ebook. It's on homecocktailmenu.com called Explorations of Rum. Do it now. It's already flown up, and I've been marketing the crap out of it. Just need some people to buy it. We're teaching you how to drink. And it reminds me of Corona.
Yeah, no, like, I know where you're going with it. I mean,
it's much more full bodied than a Corona, because Corona almost if you let this go sour,
it's a Corona.
It's a Corona.